everyone, welcome back. My people, matters are rising. So this rumor about coup plot against this Tinubu government is getting interesting. So today, names, profiles of the 16 Nigerian military officers detained for alleged coup plot, like they have published their names, which I'm going to put on the screen for you to take a look. Like, this is really getting interesting. Before, they told us there is rumor, there is nothing like that. Now they are going into investigation and a lot of things are coming out. So according to the news, new details have come out in the investigation into the alleged coup plot, in which a recently deployed Air Force officer was reportedly assigned to Nuhu Ribadu, the National Security Advisor, NSA. You guys remember when this news came out, we heard that one of the coup plotter is linked with this Ribadu, right? And now the story has changed. Like, what is going on, my people? Can't Nigeria government come out and tell Nigerians, like, what is going on? Why all this news every day by day? Now they have gone into investigation, and before they are telling us there's nothing like coup plot and all that. Like, what is going on? Anyway, make I leave you guys to watch this particular video from Barrister Darlington and hear everything that he said concerning this matter as well as other matter. Please do wait to subscribe, like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment section.
So let's look at a particular lawmaker dragging the military to court. According to the lawmaker, he believes that he's a member of Osun State House of Assembly, Kami Ajibola. He took the Nigerian military to court over the recent allegations of a coup attempt. Now, a couple of people believe that ruffled the feathers, okay, within the inner caucus of the presidency. Others believe that it is not as exaggerated or as we make it to seem, it's not as serious. But then the president does not want to give it a sleight of the hand. He doesn't want, when you hear something like that, you don't joke with it. And investigations have been ongoing and a lot is being uncovered. After the president did a reshuffle within his cabinet, names are now being mentioned. Initially, we heard a particular Nasarawa former governor was involved, but now there are certain high-profile individuals within the NDDC that are being mentioned. One of them is a former Minister of Petroleum for State, and that's Timi Presilva, although he's not in the country, he's outside the country. And I think he was once a governor, right, as well. Now, he actually came out to disclose to the press that, yes, the military raided his home, but he has no connection with what transpired. He doesn't have any inkling to it, okay? Now, the military also traced about 45 billion naira worth of transactions within the NDDC, possibly within the stipulated period that the supposed 16 detained officers were unveiled. And with what actually is going on, there are talks that, okay, initially they thought a certain region would be responsible for it, but as it is looking now, it's not something anyone expected. So let's just say there's no big deal to it, but the people being fingered, based on the information we are getting about the investigation, are persons from the South, and specifically the Ijo group. Is it possible that there is any link of certain persons that we may know, and what exactly is the grand plan? What could have been the grand plan? Because you have a South person as a number 3 citizen. Okay, you have another South person as the FCT minister. A couple of persons will say they are the ones actually quite close to the APC, like they are quite close to the president. So what do you think would have elicited this?
Esther, you know, no coup can be carried out by the military without a civilian component.
Really?
No coup. In fact, if you remember when Abiola was ITT chairman, that was even what brought his friendship with Babangida very closer. They always use him. And so, these civilians they are mentioning now, if you check very well, they must have played a role. You know, the military, financially, they are not up there. But the political leadership, they have access to funds. Like no military man can go to NDDC now and access funds. But a civilian leadership, especially if you are with the APC government, you can access money there. In fact, that place was under Agbabi. It was a special purpose vehicle. So that is why NDTC came, because you cannot even carry out a coup without a finance. You remember Ogboru? It was in his fish factory at Ikorodu that they were loading the armor tank they were supposed to use. You understand? So when civilians are mentioned like that, it means that there's actually modicum of truth. Because the transactions, like they said, the Silva did a transaction of $20 million. The question is, you are not in government now, Silva. What is your own with NDDC?
Because beyond just Timi Silva and NDDC, said authorities disclosed very recently that a naval officer and 2 Air Force personnel. Authorities disclosed that maybe some source within the authorities, because normally they don't like to indicate their names. It's across most media outlets. Sahara Reporters, Punch, they're all reporting this. Now, apparently, a naval officer and 2 Air Force personnel were among the detained officers, while the others are from the Nigerian Army. The authoritative source identified the naval personnel as Lieutenant Commander B. Abdullahi. The Abdullahi is of the 56 regular corps of the Nigerian Defense Academy. The detained officers drawn from the Army, Navy, and Air Force have been held for over 3 weeks in a particular undisclosed facility in Abuja, and order what sources describe as unusual and suspicious conditions. So that as it is right now, they have revealed, based on the investigations and grilling they are undergoing, that an alleged leader of the plot, it was being led by one Lieutenant Colonel Almakura and a couple of others, including they also indicted Timi Silva, the NDDC as well, for funneling or channeling funds. Do you think there is a political leaning to this entire order? What is the derivative out of this whole thing?
And Esther, I'm sure when they widen the investigation, you see this idea of pulling officers out of the military prematurely is not good.
You say you're sure when they widen the investigation?
Yes, when they widen, they will discover that some...
Which military officers did they pull out?
Esther, whenever they appoint a junior officer, the seniors will have to leave the force, either police or army.
Which junior officer?
Esther, when you take people from, there is hierarchy in the army and police.
But we didn't hear any report of that happening before this. You said you're sure that when they widen the investigation...
You didn't hear me. Listen very well.
I didn't hear you.
Whenever they appoint all these IGP, Chief of Army Staff, this and that...
But this one was just recent now, after they disclosed what they disclosed.
Hold on. Do you remember what happened in the Brigade of Guard? When they removed 15 senior officers,
when
they were asked to go.
When now, Barrister?
Which one be when? I'm telling you something. You're asking me when.
Barrister, how recent? And we're relating to what happened
but
now.
What happened before
Barrister,
can bring about what is going on
Barrister,
now. So
you said you are certain that if they widen the investigation,
yes, they will discover that some disgruntled elements that were removed from their seat prematurely, they are not happy. They will never be happy. That's what I'm telling you here. Did you see how the Rockos when the IGP was appointed? And,
so are you saying that this could be the reason why this thing happened?
Look,
we don't want to speculate on that.
We are not speculating, but this thing happened.
Let's look at what is unfolding. Let's look at what is unfolding. Let's look at now what is unfolding. All right.
Did it happen or not?
Barrister Darlington.
No, this thing I'm telling you, did it happen or not? That's the question.
Barrister,
and so,
can we look at what is unfolding right now and the details
that
transpired?
I am telling you what we know, what has happened, what we can verify. The other issues we cannot. But I'm telling you that...
What other issues that we cannot verify?
That is why I tell you that if they widen their investigation, these other people, the way they were removed from the force, maybe...
Which people, Barrister? Which people are you referring to?
This other military officer that were removed when oh God.
No, now that's...
Were you not here when they were appointed?
Barris, which ones? Which ones are you referring to? Are you referring
both military, police, and all these other people?
To the new ones or the ones
before? The other one they did.
Okay.
Well, is it that day they removed them that they will become planning whatever? Is it that day? You were here when some officers were asked to go. When their juniors were appointed. You didn't hear it. Why are you asking me when did it happen? When did it happen? We are not here.
Let's
yeah,
be
but
accurate.
it happened now.
Because we were trying to speak on what could have led to this
but I'm telling you,
conversation.
I am telling you, yes, what could bring about disgruntlement.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no way they will be happy. There's no way. Including those who have been their promotion have been stifled.
But the persons now that are being fingered in this whole thing, for example, a particular Lieutenant Colonel Almakura, that one has already gotten to that level now. 2 Air Force personnel, one from Bayelsa State and the other from Jigar. Also a naval officer whose name is B. Abdullahi, 56 RC, that is the rank that he belongs to. So these persons are kind of top persons in the military echelon.
They are still investigating.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, the military have been denied that there's no coup.
Yes.
So
we're getting out more reports about
you
what
can
they're
see
doing.
Now. So they are now left out with speculation.
This is not speculation, sir. This is all across. If you check most of the media, sir, it's all across. I need you not to say speculation about this.
They have not come out to say anything. But from body movements and from their investigation, the way it's going, there was a coup. It's just that it did not succeed. If not, why are you arresting and questioning these people and all that?
But it's the military that is investigating it based on what Punch report is saying right now. Because if it was as sensitive or not to be talked about, this medium wouldn't report it.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you now. But they don't want to come out clean. It's only when they come out clean now that you say, maybe after investigation.
Military investigation into the alleged coup has reportedly uncovered a trail of 45 billion naira disbursed from the bank accounts of Niger Delta Development Commission. So are you saying that what could have started this about disgruntled officials who were supposed to be promoted and were not promoted?
There must be reason now. There must be reason. Not that particular one. I said those officers may be included. That's why I said when they widen their investigation, you will discover that some officers that have left are included. Is that not what I said here? So you cannot rule it out. There's no way they will be happy. There may be other reasons, but those ones must be included.
But what could be the political leaning to this?
The political leaning is because of where the political leadership is going. Esther, seriously, I don't like this type of government that we are seeing today. It's not what we asked for. We didn't bargain for this. More so when this political leadership is trying to hijack everything. They have taken over. Look at how all the governors are running to one party. Esther, in the history of this country, have you seen such a thing? No, I mean virtually it's not one or two, almost all of them. Then where do you think we are going? No, Esther, with what is happening now, where do you think we are going? Or are you waiting until the head is off before you now talk? There's nothing you can do when the head is off. There's nothing you can do when the night comes and you say you are pursuing a black sheep. You can't get it. So these are things that may trigger some people and say, no, the direction these people are going, that's not what we want to. That's not what you want. Seriously. Esther, how do you allow people with baggages to come into your party? When Oshomola said, if you come into our party, your sins are forgiven. And for that statement alone, every other person that is going into that, go and check. Go and check their background.
So we're saying
they
that
have one issue or the other with EFCC.
The ruling party is the one involved or causing whatever unhabitable situation is ongoing within the opposition.
Esther, who do they want to overthrow? Is it not the government in power now? Why are you asking me such a question?
I have to ask because
now it's obvious now. Who do they want to overthrow?
The defection is just every day. Do you know that in Enugu right now, all of them are APC members, all of them. And if a governor is defecting, he wants all those under him.
That is what I'm saying. Yes, people. You and I may be here talking and speculating and analyzing, but there are some people they don't have stomach for all these things now because this is no longer democracy. That's the truth. What we have is no longer democracy at all. Anybody that wants to deceive himself may say, yes, it's not. Esther, it is not. Seriously. We never had it so bad that we don't have opposition. So, if PDP was behaving like this, do you think APC would have come up? No, Esther, be sincere to yourself. If PDP had behaved like this in office, Do you think we have opposition, not to talk of APC?
But what stops the opposition from learning strategy?
Learning what? You are very difficult for them to even do anything. Whenever they want to go and hold meeting, next time you go and scatter it. But when APC want to hold their own, they are with peace. Nobody will disturb them. What does that tell you, Esther? No, tell me, what does that tell you? Is that the type of democracy you want to build? No, look at it yourself.
The president has always maintained that he's one of the founding fighters of ensuring democracy in the country. How would somebody who fought for democracy
that is why I am very wary. Hold on. That is why I am very wary of this protest.
What
that we don't even know the meaning of where it's going. People, you have used it to deceive Nigerians in the past when they say they are in that Nadeko, they are fighting for democracy. They are fighting for. You can see it. You can see the result. Count me out. Esther, count me out, because that's how they do it.
Have you been part of any protest before?
What?
Count me
this
out.
one I'm doing here, what is it? Do you need to go on the road and they shouting like a madman? Yeah. Leave that in, please.
Barrister, protesting inside studio. Is that protesting?
Oh, when you are being watched and listened to the whole worldwide, what are you doing?
That's your own activism.
Of course. It will get to any part of the world. Do you think they even like those? Look, Esther, they even hate most of us more than those people who protest in the street. Are you aware? Because what you are saying is going wide. It's going wider. They listen to this analysis more. Because the protest 1 or 2 days is over. But this analysis, it goes into their heart. Because you are telling them what they are doing, and which is not right. Esther, when Amnesty International went to the Southeast to see what was going on there, before they condemned it, did you protest in the Southeast over it? No, did you? Is it not documents? Is it not paper that they showed them? They brought to their notice and they went to investigate it. Even when the federal government was telling them, no, don't say that to this, they said, no, we stand by our word, because we went there, we investigated, we saw the houses of people that were sacked. We saw the people that were killed. We saw villages that were ransacked. So we stand by our words. Esther, because of that move now, peace is returning to the Southeast. Is that not true? No, is that not true? You will not talk now. So look at it. So
I'm looking at your face now.
When you package things in the right and send it to the right quarters, Esther, it will make an impact. I am telling you, it will make an impact all over the world. That is how things are done. No government wants to be forced to do something. As I've said it here. No government anywhere in the world would like to be forced to do anything. But when you engage them in intellectual battle, they will surrender. This thing they took to the US, was it protest? Was it not all the evidence they took about genocide that they sent to that place? Esther, is that not true? Look at how the government was rattled over that issue. Look at how it was. But here, you want to force somebody to do something. No. Meet him on the intellectual battle. He will be ashamed. By the time you send documents to the right places, they will look at it and say, so this thing is going on in Nigeria. Discussion will start. Oh. Now look at it. After all those things, now look at the outcome, Esther. I was thinking that after the protest, Nnamdi Kanu will come out that day. I was thinking so. But look at how they have messed that man's case up now. The thing has gone haywire. We don't even know what
his case up. Who messed his case up?
You have started now. You are asking me, Abi.
I'm just asking now.
You are asking me, Abi.
We have clarity.
If not for that protest and the way it turned out, do you think this thing would have happened?
What thing would have
this
happened?
This thing that started all of a sudden, give him 6 days to start his case, and after 6 days, they will rule on the matter.
No, Barrister. Let's have.
They gave him 6 days.
Barrister, calm down. Calm down. Let's go back in time.
Was it planned before now? Was it planned? Was he given a date before that protest? Was he given a date?
Hold on. Nnamdi Kanu was supposed to open his defense. Then he talked about his health.
When was he hold on, please listen.
No,
I said, was he given a date? This stampede that happened after the protest, was it on the card before? No, tell me, was it not out of anger that the federal government did what they did? and who provoked them?
How are you sure
that
the federal government
was there a date given to him before that?
Let's look at the timeline.
Was a date given to him? Was a date given to him?
Barrister, calm down, relax. Let's look at things from this purview. All right. The last time after the prosecuting counsel was done with exhibiting their witnesses, it was now time for the defense counsel to present their witnesses. There was a stall, and then Nnamdi Kanu talked about his health. Now, the health situation, Barrister, hold on. The health situation went on for a while. The NMA was called in to check on his health to know if he can proceed with the trial. Eventually, with their submission, they said Nnamdi Kanu is fit to proceed. Then the court now said, you need to open your defense. And we're giving you 6 days to do that. It was, hold on, it was during that health situation. Yes, at that time the court already said so. So it was during the health situation that Omoyele Sowore was like, you know what? Those people have a plan. Let's organize a protest. He needs to be freed. Are you saying that that protest he organized is what is accelerating the trial?
No, there is no place in the history of this type of litigation that you stampede a defendant to start his defense in 6 days. I mean, this type of defense that you ought to give the man ample time to prepare for his defense. You now stampeded him for 6 days. What is the justice here? Is that not out of provocation? They say, okay, since you want to hire, we are going to do it this way. 6 days, they stampeded him. How can you prepare for your defense in 6 days, Esther?
So you're saying that the protest is what has supposedly
But
aggravated.
within that period, did they give him date before that day? That is what I'm saying. If there was a date and they later changed it, I was okay. Why did you not change the date? They didn't give him.
So you're saying that protest? You're saying that protest was wrong. It wasn't supposed to take place
because it didn't yield any fruit. It didn't. Esther, it never yielded any fruit.
Did you look at the fact that it was now being talked about?
It did not yield any fruit. It did not. Seriously. Meanwhile, the other way would have achieved a better result. A better result, because all the achievement we have gained, it was not through protest, Esther. All the things we have gained, it was not through protest. What are you telling me? It was not through protest. It wasn't. Let nobody challenge me now.
You said all the things we have gained was not through protest.
It was not.
It was through what then?
It was not.
It was through what? If all the things we have gained is not through protest, you're speaking about Nigeria in this situation. If it was not through protest, then it was through what, sir?
Esther.
Sir?
I want to ask you a question.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Hold on. This thing that they reversed now by the president.
Okay.
Was it a protest?
Well, Nigerians cried out.
Intellectual engagement. Yes. Intellectual engagement can solve a lot of problems, Esther.
So you're saying we've gotten to where we are now through intellectual engagement.
Why did you release the drug pushers? We will not agree. Why did you remove this woman who killed her husband? We will not agree. But because of what you did in the social media, did the government hear it? Did they hear about it? Esther, didn't they? So what are you telling me now? And I told you here that no government like to be stampeded. No government. You have not answered that question. Show me one government they want to do anything and it has to be by force because you said it by force.
Can you remember the whole Niger Delta militancy situation? Was there an intellectual engagement before late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua decided to look for a way to resolve the imbroglio?
Government, you took that route because of what they are benefiting from the Niger Delta.
Government took the route of dialogue.
Yes, because of what they are getting there.
But before dialogue, we saw what happened. Asari Dokubo, they were all part of those who made that place ungovernable.
Government had to listen because both within and outside, it is agreed that Niger Delta had been shortchanged. Meanwhile, the gold, the money we are getting in Nigeria is from there. That was why Yar'Adua took that route. Esther, it doesn't not make sense to you. Was it even government that Niger Delta, did they force them to bring amnesty? No. They were talking of developing their region and cleaning up of Golila. That's not what they asked for. But the government, in their own wisdom, in order to keep these boys quiet, they need to give them amnesty so that they can lay down their arms. Is that not what happened? That one is different from this particular issue. This is a case that is going on in court. Don't go and spoil it. Let the court process continue. You cannot stop it by whatever you think you want to. You cannot. The government cannot say, okay, we are not prosecuting again, or you take him away. Esther, can such a thing happen? Hold on, can it happen? What are you telling me here? A matter is going on in court. Follow it up. After all, after the federal high court, it will still go to even appeal back before it will now go to the Supreme Court. Is that not true? The matter will not end at the federal high court now.
No, it will
not end there. So we have two windows. So it is when you hear where the matter is going, you cannot say I bring up, or even if at all. But by the time these two windows are exhausted, Nnamdi Kanu will be free. And I said it here severally.
By the time the two windows are exhausted, he'll be free.
What are you telling me? What case did they have against him? What did they have against him?
Embarrassing. You'd be so shocked.
So, but what I'm saying now is that the way the thing turned out now, all the injuries that have happened now, who will bear the brunt? Esther, who will bear the brunt? Do you think Nnamdi Kanu will be happy to see that his lawyer died or whatever, or anything happened to any of the people that is dear to him, or his brother?
But nothing happened to his lawyers. He was one who sacked his lawyers, which is even what brought the confusion about him refusing to present any witness. That's why I'm still wondering how you think the protest is what has supposedly mutilated his case.
You mean the government was not disturbed by that protest, asking for his release when the matter is in court, Abi? You think the government is not worried? Is not even angry? No, tell me. You think they are not angry and they stampeded him, or you start your defense 6 days you have? No, tell me. If that was not done out of anger, Nnamdi Kanu has been peacefully going to court, following the process and all that, because those people they release in prison, it's not because of good conduct that they release them, Esther.
Because of good conduct.
It's not because of good conduct. You now want to bring look, Esther, don't let me say things here. That good conduct would have even earned him the freedom we are looking for. If they look at his conduct and the way he has been cooperating and all that, they will come when they say, please, Mr. Man, go home. You want to go and do Aluta. Is this a student union? A serious matter like this? That is the process is going on. If nothing is being done, Esther, this process would have made sense to me. That if they are not, they don't keep Nnamdi Kanu in perpetual detention without any action. But the matter is going on in court. And you want the government to just stop the process and then release Nnamdi Kanu. Come on.
All right, Barrister Darlington. Well, the case is in court as it stands now. Nnamdi Kanu will appear in court on the 4th, 5th, and 6th. And if he doesn't present any witnesses, it means that what the prosecuting counsel presented would be what the judge would look into. A couple of legal practitioners say that was a very dangerous move, and they don't know who advised him. Some persons feel that Nnamdi Kanu was threatened. We heard talks that a day before a Monday, because he made that statement on Friday. On Thursday, he released the names of these political elites, whom we know some have immunity, some don't. And then on Friday, he proceeded by establishing their names, and the court approved of these individuals to serve as witnesses. Then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we heard him say no, that there is no case against him. So we heard that before he came to court on Friday, he was supposedly harassed by one of the officials, that is one of the DSS officials, that this could be possibly a way through which it changed his mind. There is no certainty about that. But if you consider the risk that was taken and the decision he took at the latter moment, would you say that he was ill-advised? And or possibly somebody, as one of his legal counsels, decided to let him know that, you know what, don't go about it this way. Because if you say no case submission is tricky, I mean, Barrister Inibehe Effiong actually talked about it, that what he did was very tricky. There were two options provided. So I remember you said that you were also confused with his decision on Monday.
That
his decision about no longer presenting the witnesses, that he says there is no case, a no case submission. Meaning that the prosecuting counsel, whatever they presented will have to be relied on.
And I said, what about it on Monday?
No, you said you were confused by his decision, by the
yes,
statement
because like I told you, at a point in time, Nnamdi Kanu would need his lawyers. There's no doubt about that, because he had done it before. He once sacked all his legal representatives. Later he brought them, so he would need them. There's no doubt about it. because I have looked at it from both sides. There's no way Nnamdi Kanu can handle the technicalities involved. It's not possible.
But he sounded confident like he
Sorry?
would. He sounded confident like he would.
When he did it for the first time, he sounded confident. And some people say, yes, he took a very good decision. Yes. You know, one thing with people is that I don't understand. They can lead you into a very serious problem and you won't even know. Whatever he does, they say, yes. In fact, the decision is very good.
Nnamdi Kanu has a very good following, almost a cult.
It's not
following.
enough. Look,
And then anything he says will be taken as a biblical
Esther,
term.
listen very well. There was a day Nnamdi Kanu came to court and in fact, he went berserk. He was insulting everybody, telling the statistics that who is that person, who is that idiot that will talk when he's talking. After all that outburst, it was a pressure that time. I went to my this and I said, look, Nnamdi Kanu, if this is a joke, don't try it again. And I went all out. There is nothing I did not tell him.
Have you considered his
after
psychological
that,
state?
After that, I even told the lawyer, tell him not to make this statement again. After that, the following confession, Nnamdi Kanu recanted. That was where he now apologized to everybody he offended. It's on record. Go to that YouTube now, you see it there. He apologized to everybody.
Yeah, he did.
And after that, the case started.
It resonated. Now he was not happy with the way his case was dealt with.
Oh God, it's not enough.
Did you consider his psychological state of mind?
Don't use your anger and spoil your case. I'm telling you something.
Well, Barrister, he's a human being, and he felt that whenever it comes to his case, the law is usually twisted or things are not done right, and that was what led to his reaction. I
said, don't assume things like that. No. Telling me that he does not
he said it in court, Barrister.
But whether you like it or not, the court will have to look into this matter. It is the court, not
Barrister,
your outburst.
Was that outburst not something that made Justice Binta Nyako recuse herself?
No. You didn't get me. Oh, you are not listening to me.
I'm listening.
I said when he did that thing, I reprimanded him. It's on record. Go to the YouTube. You see it there. The following court session, Nnamdi Kanu apologized to everybody he has insulted. He apologized.
Yes, he did.
Don't look at what I said.
So you're saying it is what you said
whether it is me or not, but I said it.
You said it.
I said it is on record.
Barrister Darlington said it.
Yes, I reprimanded him. And I told the lawyer, tell him not to make this statement again.
You told the lawyer.
How can you be insulting those who will help you? Who will help you? Insulting all the Southeast governors and all that. I said it. And he later recanted and apologized to everybody.
Okay.
The third session now, they now brought another judge, Omotosho, to handle this case. Go and look at the trajectory. Go and look at the trajectory of events.
So talking about Nnamdi Kanu and the fact that you did not support the protest that was organized by Omoyele Sowore. You said that it also kind of created a situation with his case, and it made the case that was supposed to be looked into in a certain way become a little bit harsh, and you feel that what is being done to him by giving him 6 days to present his defense is too short, and it's not done anywhere. But I talked about the fact that a particular lawmaker sued the military. They're saying that it ought not to have happened under the purview. I mean, this kind of thing did not happen within the administration of late Muhammadu Buhari. So how come it's happening with Tinubu? And the lawmaker is saying we are not going to take nonsense. We're not going to tolerate this. His name is Kombi Ajibola, and he's also a lawyer and former chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association Ilesa branch. He filed a suit today at the Federal High Court in Oshogbo. He listed the Nigerian Army, the Air Force, the Navy, and the Attorney General of the Federation as defendants. And the lawmaker is insisting that there is nowhere in the Constitution or any act of the National Assembly where the military is empowered to take over civil rule. And he argued that Section 217 subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution clearly outlines the functions of the armed forces, and none of them permits intervention in governance. So if that is the case, how come this happened under the purview? Remember that the echelon of power in Aso Rock, they didn't consider the situation to be anything other than some disgruntled officers expressing themselves. But the fact that money moved hands and certain elites or bigwigs supposedly were involved in this is what they do not want to tolerate, and they want to discourage anyone who is having such a line of thought to not even consider it. So do you think this particular suit is going to have any headway?
The lawmaker, which party does he belong to? I'm sure it must be APC. Now,
what is here is that he's a member of Osun State House of Assembly.
But he came from a party now. Is that not important? If you are defending your party, what is wrong with that? I will not fault you. But let me ask you. It is true that the militaries are not supposed to be involved in civilian administration.
Yeah.
Good. Esther, if you are now looking at section 217 and what it says, please, did you equally look at section 305, what it says about the state of emergency? Did you follow due process? Look, many of us, including me, we never like military regime. But Esther, when you have made it inevitable for the military to stay in the barracks, what do you expect them to do? Is it not good governance that brings peace and progress in a country, Esther? Tell me. Is it not good governance? Like this thing we are shouting now. Why is everybody defecting to APC? That you virtually don't have any opposition. Is that a democracy? Is it everybody in Nigeria that would like to analyze or talk like us and say this and that? No. Look, we have our own endurance threshold. Some people will look at what happened and say, what nonsense is this? They wouldn't want to engage in Turenchi. They will not have time. As far as they are concerned, what is happening is an aberration. And that is why we are saying it here. The civilian administration do what is right. We are in a democracy, for God's sake. Don't act like a military. Be envious and jealous.
Well, Barrister, there is a recent development. Sources familiar with the investigation of the supposed alleged coup plot against the president have revealed that an Air Force officer recently posted to the Office of the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, was detailed to kill the National Security Advisor. A squadron leader named SB Adamu with service number NAF 3481, that is Nigerian Air Force 3481 from Jigawa State, was posted to the National Counter-Terrorism Center, a program coordinated by ONSA 4 weeks before the alleged coup plot was foiled. According to the cable, contrary to reports that many of the suspects were working with the ONSA, Adamu was the only one linked to the office through the NCTC. Military sources who spoke about the coup revealed that when a major general and national coordinator of NCTC, Adamu Garubalaka, requested a specific officer be posted to the center in August 2025, he was surprised that his request was not approved. However, Adamu was posted to the office, fueling speculation that the coup plotters had infiltrated the military hierarchy. So the detailed squadron leader was allegedly detailed to kill Ribadu, just as some other officers were tasked with killing other senior government officials. Okay, Barrister, I don't think the updates coming up from this is no longer funny. They try to water it down, but the information we're getting from the investigation is no longer sounding like something that was nothing to be worried about.
Esther, what will you do with the information?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, do you know what it is?
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
No, because the military have not come out to tell us anything. Yes, they have not. It doesn't matter seriously, because
the names are being out here. The names are being mentioned. They wanted to keep this hush. I think that whole thing the military did was just to act normal. But the government of the day is not hiding this. When you hear sources say it is them releasing it to the press, otherwise you wouldn't have gotten any information about what's going on.
Have they told you the truth? Do you know why I smelt a rat? The newspaper that published it in the first, they never sued them for libel.
Why would they sue them for libel when it's coming from them?
So you can see now. So when the government is lying like a baby.
How is the government lying?
Because they are not telling us anything. They dismiss it as nothing. They dismiss it as nothing. So why will I not take it serious? You are the one who's supposed to tell us that some officer did something and so that even if you don't want to be detailed, at least give a hint that something happened.
Well, the individual is reportedly cooperating with investigators, and the military authorities are yet to officially confirm this. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually recently carried out a clear-out sacking of 2 of his service chiefs, including Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar. How did it get to this point? This is wrong and this is not good. Although the presidency is no longer holding on to anything with kid gloves. He's serious now, and with the new service chiefs, he's ensuring that things can no longer continue the way they are. Right now, the cabinet is locked tight. Security is on high gear to ensure that anyone who is even thinking about it does not even think about it, especially those from the north who may not be happy with certain things. They could keep their grievances in their pocket, but they are ensuring that none of that happens, not even by mistake. So would you call this a clarion call as to the security architecture in the country and how the government of the day needs to be very serious about it?
Esther, I'm not a military man. Whether it's a clarion call or it's Gloria call, all they need to do.
There is nothing like Gloria call.
No, there is Gloria call.
There is nothing like Gloria call.
Then why should there be clarion call?
It's called a clarion call.
That's the name of my daughter.
Clara.
Clarion.
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 Really?
And that movie Nollywood actress.
Which one?
Clarion Chukwu.
Oh, so your daughter
that's
says Clarion.
That's Peter wife, Abi. So what I'm saying here is that whichever call it is, the government should do the needful. Esther. It is only good governance that will stave away these things. In fact, by now, if we had it good, Esther, some people would have even gone to protest that they don't want any. Are you not getting it? Some people would have gone to protest that, look, if this is a joke, they don't want it. And I will support such group. That's the truth. If this thing is what I'm thinking, Nigerians should protest against it. And then tell the government to do the needful when it comes to good governance. We need it. That's the only way Nigerians will say, yes, we have a government. But when you're acting like a military, what is the difference between the sitting one and the one that wants to take over? Because you have taken over everything. We are no longer in a democracy. If that kind of behavior cannot elicit disgruntlement, then what else will? What else will, Esther? What else will? You came into office as a Democrat and you started acting like a dictator.
But what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that good governance is the way to go.
The president has ensured that that's
good
what
governance,
Esther,
Esther,
is all about.
This idea of everybody jumping into APC is suspicious.
Is it the president's fault?
It's suspicious, Esther. Whose fault is it? When Oshomole said, "Come to us," so if you are a sinner,
that's not President Bola Tinubu.
But that's his party. Now, will Tinubu come and say it?
It's his party.
He will not come and say it. He will use the surrogates now. What are you telling me?
So you're telling me that the president has a lot of things on his.
Why can't they keep a cap?
Hold on. He will take it upon himself to start telling his delegates that he should infiltrate political parties and create chaos.
Esther, when he said he does not bother if they go in disarray, what does that mean?
The president said that it's not a happy situation, but that it's a good thing for him.
Talk. Okay, why is it that these parties can no longer have a common meeting? Wherever they went to go and see, they will send people there to go and scatter things.
Well, if they can't have meetings in the country, can't they travel out of the country to hold meetings? If they can't have meetings here, and certain persons will come and destabilize whatever meetings they want to have, can't they travel out of the country to have meetings?
Hey, Esther.
Sir?
Esther, did you say that?
I'm asking.
Oh, no. What you said now is treasonable.
What is treasonable? To go outside the country and have your
meetings? What are you saying?
Is it treason?
It's like telling a man.
The government?
Esther, hold on. What you said now is unfounded. Hold on.
Wait,
a political party cannot. Hold on, is unfounded.
Where?
Listen. So these are the people that hold their own in the country, and there will be peace. Well, what are they? Esther, you can see what you have just said. Contradictory.
How?
You have just told me now that you are APC. Esther. Seriously speaking, I thought you were joking. You are the problem yourself because yes, you are supporting what is not right. If ADC and Labour Party and PDP should hear you, they will sue you to court.
They will sue me. They have not sued APC to court.
How can you be telling me that for peace to reign, they should go to the moon?
I didn't say for peace to reign.
What else?
I said according to you.
According to who?
Yeah, according to you.
Why would you tell them to go outside the country and hold their meetings? Why should I? Do you know? Will you pay the money? Will you pay?
Don't they have money to enter politics? You need to have money.
Yes, it's true. It's true. The government in power with the person that has the right to hold his own meeting in Nigeria, be others should go outside Nigeria and they will not go and say they are planning coup there. You don't know.
You want to tell me that even the APC themselves don't travel out of the country to have their meetings?
To which meeting?
If you're having a political party meeting, how does it have to do anything?
Why must their meeting be disrupted, Esther? Why must it be disrupted? In Lagos, here, everywhere. In Lagos, you saw it.
Politics.
Politics, Abi. Okay, this
politics.
Is the type of politics you people have brought to us, Abi.
Which people? Which you people?
Esther, you are APC.
Barrister, I don't belong to any political party.
Then
I belong to Esther Mwachukwu political party.
The man how
political
you talk.
party of myself.
No, I'm no longer comfortable with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Why are you no longer
From what you're saying.
What did I say?
That they should go and hold their meeting outside Nigeria.
I asked a question. I said, can't they? I didn't say they should.
Yes, you said
those are two different things.
Who brought that idea into your head? Who brought that idea? Who brought that idea into your head? A very, very serious idea.
Oh
that they should go and hold their meeting outside Nigeria. So APC now is the owner of Nigeria, B? Yes.
Well, what we are seeing
you
right
cannot
now.
even breathe or go to the toilet without their permission.
Since when? It didn't reach like that.
Really?
Reach,
they cannot hold meeting in Nigeria.
It not reach.
So okay, were they treated like this under PDP? Were they treated like this? Answer me. You can see. So PDP that made sure that Nigeria, in fact, they had Nigeria at the back of their mind in whatever they do. But here you don't care. It's all about you, your party, just to get victory. And look at the result now. Everybody is now disgruntled.
So my people, that is it. I don't know what you think about what Barrister Darlington said here. Just as I'm always say that every one of us, we are entitled to our own opinion. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section respectively. Nobody should come and yab my Barrister Darlington. He just said his mind. Please say your mind as well. Yes, I said make I bring this update to you guys. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe, like the video, share it, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.